Yo, so we got one more hour before 2025 rolls in. And I want to let y'all know that this right here, this is something new for me. Off the top, off of the dome. Like, yeah, no planning went into this one. But this is my first episode, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. Um, if you have suggestions, if you have comments, anything, please feel free. Let me know what you think. You know, um, I'm hoping for the best with this show, and yeah, this is. Anyways, I can see y'all on the next side.
Televisión. Ves que no.
Who can tell it like me? This is my life, my show. Only I can tell it. This is my life, my show. Only I can tell it for me. My life, my show. Only I can tell it. This is my life, my show. Only I can tell it for me.
Yeah, my show. Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy Pat, and I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to my show. That's right, my views, my truth, my opinions. If you don't like it, you could go elsewhere. No, I'm just playing. So today is January 1st. January 1st, 2025. You know, 2024 was a crazy year. Like, really crazy. But you know what? Before I get into all of the crazy talk, so this show has been in the making for a long, long time. For years, I've been asked by radio personalities and just people in general that I know, like, Pat, why you don't start your own talk show or something like that? Why you don't get a radio show or something? And the crazy thing is, yeah, I talk a lot, but it's like, I guess for me, it was that confidence, you know, wondering what are people gonna say about what I'm doing. Suppose people don't like what I'm doing. Suppose I don't do it right. And then all these different thoughts and whatnot got in my head, and so it's like everything just kind of slunked along, and then it kind of took forever to get where I wanted to be, you know. But so 2024, with everything that has happened in my life, it kind of forced me to really get out of my comfort zone and kind of get into the things that I truly wanted to get into, like, shoot, I started playing my violin again. I used to play violin back in grade 7, and I played it for maybe about a couple months. I learned quite a bit, but because I was teased by guys in my class, only girls just play violin. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I think I need to find a next instrument to play. But yeah, so I started playing violin again this year, 2024. Um, I started my art again. That's been kind of slow moving, but I still was doing it. I actually did it a lot more than I normally did, and so I guess that's a start. And then here it is. I started investing in my podcast, investing in myself, and just learning audio and video and online streaming and all these different talks and equipment. And it's like when you buy one piece of equipment, then you realize mother's sick, something missing, then you got to go buy something else, and then it's like mother's sick, then something else. So it's like, it's a rabbit hole. And then there's another thing that I started working on, but I'm not going to get into that anytime soon. I mean, I'm working on it behind the scenes, but that's going to come eventually. Stay tuned. Um, so it's like, yeah, despite all of my losses in 2024, despite all of my inconsistencies, in spite all of the, excuse my French, bullshit that I put myself through, that I allowed myself to go through, that, you know, the things that I've done to keep me back, to keep me held hostage, to keep me in my comfort zone. I think after my stepfather's death, that kind of prompted something in me. And yeah, it caused me to kind of look at life a bit different, because some of the conversations that my stepdad and I had before he died, it yeah, it triggered something. But so I guess with this show, I'm not looking for fame, I'm not looking for fortune. I guess I'm going to use this as kind of like a therapy session for me, you know? And if nobody ever listens to this, it is what it is. These are tapes and reels or footage that my kids can have to look back on when I cross over Jordan. You know what I'm saying? um, so yeah, at this point, it doesn't matter if I was to gain something from this, because that's not what I set out to do. That's not why I set out to do this. I just want to talk, and eventually get some people on board, and maybe have a few different shows with different perspectives and whatnot. But and it's like right now I haven't decided on anything in terms of how many shows I'm gonna do per season, if I even need to have season, if I'm gonna do one show a week, or if I'm gonna do one show a month, or what day I'm like, I ain't even getting into all of that. I'm just going with the flow, because at the end of the day, we tend to look at people doing things, and we don't realize really the behind the scenes, because since I started getting into this whole podcasting thing, like learning these things, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So it's like when you have your 9 to 5 job that you got to go do, and then you got to deal with family, and then you got to cook for yourself. Because honestly, I tired of the food we be eating out here. Like, customer service is garbage all around. I going on all kind of different tangents right there right now. Customer service is terrible. Um, Price is expensive, so you go to these restaurants and you pay all kind of money for food, and then when you open up the food and you eat it, it's garbage. So I gotta come home, gotta cook for myself. That it's so much. So when it comes to, I guess, being consistent with the show, I'm gonna try my hardest to do the best that I can in putting these shows out there and getting people involved and whatnot. Um, but I'm going with the flow with this. I'm going with the flow. So, as to how long these shows are gonna be, I don't know. One day it might be 5 minutes. One day it might be 15 minutes. One day I might get stupid and go in 2 hours. No, I ain't gonna draw all that. But my message for the day is just more or less, we're at the beginning of a new year, and the message that I was getting a lot during 2024 was just start. Just start. Like, that was a big part of my 2024. Just start. And we tend to want to have this perfect start. We want to have everything in the right place. We want to have the right equipment. We want to be the right shape. We want to have the right amount of money. Like, we want everything perfect before we start. But it can't be that way. Because if we wait for the perfect moment, and I know it's cliche because it's January 1st, and you have people that making these New Year's resolutions and whatnot, and so it's like, yeah, it's cliche, but it's a reminder. It's a reminder to people that no matter where you are, you have to start. And truth is, you have to start with yourself, because there's a lot of things that we ignore, a lot of things that we've experienced that we never really peeled back the layers and truly worked on ourselves. We tend to jump from relationship to relationship, and we kind of try to get lost in work and lost in people, lost in activities. Um, but there comes a point where, in order for you to get to the next level, you have to first go within. And that's another thing that I learned over 2024. It's like 2024 for me was definitely a year of discovery. There are things that I did that the man before the pandemic, the Patrick before the pandemic, there are things that I would have never done. I actually became a man that I disliked. That's the crazy thing. The man that I kind of spoke out against beforehand, um, yeah, I became one of those men. And you know, I had to take a long, hard look. I had to really step back and just go through the pages of my life and what it is I was doing and why I'm not in the place where I need to be or want to be, you know? Like, at the end of the day, people, you are responsible. You, you, only you are responsible for you, your success. You're responsible for where you need to go in your life. You can't depend on anybody to get you to where you want to be. Mm-mm. Nope. You have to make the sacrifices. We go to work, we work a 9 to 5 or whatever hours that you might work, and we give people their time on a daily basis. We go to get our pay and everything like that, but we don't invest in ourselves. And yes, I know that you get off and you're tired and you have a lot of other things to deal with. We wait for the weekend. Everybody work Monday to Friday, and then we waiting for Saturday and Sunday. Oh, I can't wait for Saturday and Sunday. And then when Monday roll around, it's like, oh my God, Monday again. Oh, I hate work. I hate work. I hate work. But what are you doing to get yourself to a place of comfort that you don't have to hate work and hate Mondays anymore? You know, you're responsible for all of that. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody. And I know it's hard to hear. I know that you don't want to you don't want to accept it. You don't want to hear it. But that's what it is. That's what it is. You got to get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone, stay out of your comfort zone. And when you find yourself getting back in your comfort zone, push to get to the next level, you know? So if there was a podcast that you wanted to start it. Let's get it started and yeah, let's get it started. Yeah, get it started. If you like art, if you were always a very artistic and talented person, artistic in terms of visual, drawing, painting, sculpting, whatever it might be, try to get it started. Small steps, small incremental steps. It don't have to be nothing grand. It don't have to be nothing grand at all. Just start. Just start. Um, the first there was this guy on YouTube. His name is Danny. Um, he has a YouTube channel called Sketchbook School, and I came across him quite a few months ago. And the first video that I saw from him was a just start video, and he kind of prompted me to get started, and that's when for those of you that may be on my Facebook page, um, you guys would have seen me making my little sketches and drawings throughout the year for the first part of the year. And that was when I came across Danny. And, he was just like, draw anything. Like, and we have to look at that as artists. Anything that you look at as art. You look at your hand, that's art. You look at these glasses that I'm wearing, that's art. You look at a crumpled piece of paper, that's art. Those things were all concepts, drawn concepts, before they became an actual tangible thing that you could hold. So, and then even when it comes to your spiritual, your mental, your heart, if you need therapy, get started. Get started. And I'll give you guys a piece of information that can help. Yes, there are those uh psychiatrists and psychologists out there that you could go to. But for those of you that may not have, the $100+ per hour to spend on a therapy session, there are public clinics that's available as well. There's the government, I can't remember the name of it, but I'll find the information and put it out there. But, start some therapy. Therapy isn't a bad thing. Fellas, dudes, brethrens, therapy is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Like, a lot of us as fellas, we go through stuff. We jump from pillar to post and woman to woman. See, I had to switch my camera angle to make sure you're all seeing me eye to eye here. Fellas, let's we have to change the way that we do things. When I look at our country it's failing. It's failing and it's falling. We are the backbones. We are the ones that really and truly, we're supposed to be the leaders. We're supposed to be the ones that's leading family, leading women, leading children. And when we allow our flesh to really get the best of us, and we're jumping from woman to woman to woman, having sex with any and everything, and getting in relationships with people that really and truly we should not be there with, that takes a toll on our mind. When you get caught up between different women, when you get caught up in that mindset, that sets you back so much. And so, any man under the sound of my voice right now, if you are dealing with something like that, bruh, take some time to yourself. Like, lock yourself away from anything named woman. Lock yourself away and work on yourself. That is the only way you get to the next level. Like, I wish I would have learned that a lot sooner, but sometimes again, things have to happen for us to really get the point. So anyway, I've ran on now for 18 minutes, and I didn't even think I would have been able to do that. I might have something there. I really might have something there. But so like I say, I still working out the logistics of this whole show, and I'm gonna get it together. I am, and more is gonna be coming from me. And for those of you that might like and follow and listen, by all means, the comment section is there. Give me your advice. Give me what you think would be good topics that I could probably speak on, you know? Like I said, I'm gonna get to a point where I'm gonna be doing this live and have some guests on. And I just wanna have fun. I just wanna have fun with this. So anyway, folks, this has been my first show. My very first show. Hey, listen. See the song right there? I gotta big up my boy, Lano the Sage. Bruh, thank you for the concept. Thank you for pointing me in the right direction with the soundtrack. Thank you for taking my ideas. Thank you for taking my ideas with this and putting the words that I gave you, formulating them into a 19-second flicking intro. When I tell you this dude is amazing, he's amazing. So, Lano, 2025 is our year, bruh. I just want you to do the best, be the best you can, keep it pushing. But I was supposed to then be going. I done put on the darn outro music. Anyway, y'all, check it out. Y'all take it easy, eh? Peace. I can see y'all again soon. I know when. Probably in another week. We can see what happens. But we can get it. I can get it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, and what they say on this thing, this channel, what do they say on YouTube? Oh, hit the subscribe button. Click the notification bell. Yeah. All right, y'all. Take it easy. January 1st, 2025. May this year be the best year of your life. May you get everything that you desire. But guess what? The only way you can get it, you got to work hard for it. Nothing come for free. Nothing come easy. And when you do what you're doing, do the best. Yeah, you see?